Hi, I'm Heather Dorff, indie actress, and you're watching The 13th Wolfman. Stay bloody.
Hey everybody, it's 13th Wolfman, and you know what? I'm doing a contest entry for Todd E Walnuts. I've always liked his videos. He's done a lot of really cool stuff. He just hit 2,000 subscribers, and, well, I just thought I'd support him. So he's got a list of questions that, I mean, there's a lot of them. I'm going to try and answer them all. Some of them are just kind of hard to answer. But let's start off with the first one. He wants me to show you the three of the best covers in horror from my collection. Okay, so every year for the last couple of years, companies been putting out, the classics of horror, Carrie and all that stuff, and they've been doing these art cards that come with them. They're not really different covers, but they're just a little card that comes with the disc and everything that just gives you a different idea of what the cover could look like. And last year they had a lot of really cool looking ones, and so my three favorites were, The Other Side of the Door, Carrie, and of course, The Fly. How cool are these covers? It's just such an interesting idea, I mean, once you take a look and you see what's on the, there's always like some kind of information of what the movie's about, and inside of the drawing, like her hair looks like flames, and there's like little hearts everywhere, because, she was a lovesick puppy. Now, on to the next question. Three of the worst covers in your horror collection. I'll have to go with Scream, the original, The Faculty. I didn't pull them out, but I will put up pictures like here to show you what I'm talking about. The Faculty, and the third one. I have a lot of Hide and Creep. Yeah, you guys are gonna go, what movie is that? But just three. The first two are the floating heads, and it's just something that bugged me when the '90s had horror. It was like, hey, we don't have any ideas whatsoever, so we'll just have the floating heads. Yeah, okay. So those are the three worst in my collection. Now he wants us to tell you of one underrated film. And I think one of the more underrated films that everyone seems to crap on, and I think it's actually pretty good myself, is Dario Argento's Dracula. I don't get it. I don't understand why. I mean, I don't know. I like the movie. I think Argento did a pretty good job with it. But, yeah. Now he wants us to talk about one of the most overrated movies in your collection. This is the one that I have problems with. I don't know. A lot of the times I'll see a movie, and if I think it's overrated, I won't get it. So, I mean, there's stuff that I do like, but I don't know if it's overrated. I'm trying to keep this as much horror as I can. I have to come back to that question. Favorite horror villain? Well, the name should imply that you know what it is. It's anything that's werewolfy or Wolfman is my favorite horror villain. But I'll just go with The Wolfman from 1941, with Lon Chaney Jr. It was the one that just kind of like attached itself to my DNA and made me who I am today. Most disturbing movie in collection. That's another one. I mean, I like horror. I don't mind gore. I don't mind blood or splatter or whatnot. But I don't try to find I don't go out of my way to find the truly most extreme stuff just to try to gross myself out. I guess the original, I Spit on Your Grave, but I don't really find it that disturbing. I mean, it's a messed up movie, but I don't find it that disturbing. But there you go. So now we got to give a shout out to a YouTuber. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Nightmare Maven. I dig her stuff. I watch it all the time when I get a chance. You know, I don't always comment. You know, so there you go. And the last question is, how did I find his channel? Todd E Walnuts, man, I've been a fan of yours and been following you for so long. I don't quite remember. I think it might have been through, but I'm not 100% sure. It might have been through another YouTuber that did like a contest entry or a response video to something of yours. I'm like, I wonder who this Todd E Walnuts is, and I went over there and found it that way. I think that might be what it was, but I'm not 100% sure. You know, so now I need to go back to the most overrated movie in my collection, and I still don't know what it is. You know, I love Quentin Tarantino, but I'm just going to throw something out there. Hateful Eight. I'm not sure if that's... I mean, I know I have it, but I don't know if it's the most overrated thing in my collection. I just needed an answer. I'll be honest. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question, so I just need to say something. So check out Todd E Walnuts. He's got a pretty cool channel. He's a horror fan, you know. And support him. That's all I could say. Go out and support fellow YouTubers. With that, of course, I'm the 13th Wolfman. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I want to know what you have to say. With that, of course, I'm on the prowl.